The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throw taken in by Chark. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Zach Cunningham on the
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Faking the give. Now Watson rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Off of play action, it's Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off at the 17. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
Check. Crunch. Under 10.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's 3rd and 7.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 13-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Eluding the pressure right. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Lambo is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, can you help dig this hole? See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Throwing again is Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Complete.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. It's complete to Chris Conley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a first down throw, Watson. That's going to be caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jordan Akins, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans draw a bit closer. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Jaguars 10, Texans 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first way. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with the coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
28-yard line.
He'll find Lindsey here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
To Philip Lindsey. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and 2, Watson. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
to Randall Cobb.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another first down as he went right back to the same well this time. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script.
And he's going to go down. him. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
By
Jordan Jenkins just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the
on play action. They'll throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
On the throw.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. And touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Malcolm Brown coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Back now in Jacksonville. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Yard gain on the play. And it's
3rd and long. It's Watson. And able to find Conley.
Watson's pass.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down
Out of the gun, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Houston.
On first down, it's Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
First down.
Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Brandon Cooks. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Christian Kirksey in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard.
25-yard line.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Party, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. Open space inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready in the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now Watson. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Texans.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking